A couple of months ago, I scared the programmer by suggesting an idea of mine that creeped him out. I said, what if commercials on phone would stop playing if you look away? Because like most phones have facial recognition. So you have the commercial, and if you look away, the commercial pauses, and you have to look at the commercial actively in order to keep going until it's over. Well, apparently, someone created something even more frightful than what I suggested. And this is a patent by Sony, where, as you can see in the description here, when you get a commercial on your television, you can choose to skip it if you get up and you scream the name of the product. So in this case, you would see a McDonald's commercial, and if you get up and you scream McDonald's, then the commercial ends. Especially it would be funny because like some TVs, they don't really understand the sound properly, so you have to scream it multiple times. Imagine daddy watching TV and you hear from the other room, McDonald's, McDonald's! But I'm telling you what though, this may be actually a good idea. Americans may lose weight. I mean, if you force them to get off the couch. So, this was actually fact-checked by Snopes, because it sounds dystopian, doesn't it? I mean, even Cyberpunk didn't think of something like this. And after Snopes looked into it, turns out that, yeah, it's true. Fact check true. I mean, look, we got the fact checkers. Where does it say? Where does it say? Ah, here we go. Yelling McDonald's to end a television commercial for the fast food restaurant is just one of many examples. Can you imagine if this would actually catch on and you'd have like 20 commercials, one after another, and you'd have to scream the name of the product? It actually makes sense because you'd have to memorize the commercial. Like, oh, this is the commercial for McDonald's. Ah, this is the commercial for Xbox. And you would just have to constantly scream the product. Would also be interesting, like if you scream a product and you realize, oh, it wasn't for McDonald's, it was for Burger King. So, apparently, Sony has patented it. Now, some people can point out that there is another reason for this. Many times companies would just patent something, and if you have like a startup or you're trying to do something like this yourself, then they can sue you and they can get money out of lawsuits. Maybe, this is Sony doing God's work and realizing this is so horrible, we just patent it, shelve it, and never use it ever again. Like, no one can use this from now on. And apparently the patent tracked down by TechRadar describes system for converting television commercial into interactive networked video games. The verbal commercial ender is just one of several advertising solutions. This is actually something that I always wondered. Why don't video games have more commercials in them? I mean, sure, you get EA games and a couple of others. I think like Capcom tried it with Street Fighter. Like if you turned commercials on, your fighters would have a couple of stickers on them, and you would get more points, and you could use that points in order to buy more fighters. But I figured like, League of Legends and others, like, how come they don't have commercials? Like in the loading screen, you'd see a McDonald's. I always thought that would be the future, but for some reason, it never caught on. Anyway, right, let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.